So, but anyways, what? Huh? Don't know why.
I don't need this stuff anymore, so I'm gonna have like
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Fresno State's offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
After getting knocked back,
He'll be able to do that right now.
2nd and 12. Leads it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Fresno State right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cox. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you for those 2 or 3 days.
Set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Harris. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Go ahead, even though you don't, you try and slowly get the throw.
You might see a shot play. Finds the back on the option, the give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Now on 2nd down.
Yeah.
Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete.
Thursday.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Okay, I see you.
Offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Boley. And the double coverage in.
Kingston.
Hey, it's intercepted.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their time.
Tell it, come here with the
hands
moment.
on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback.
Yeah, well, what? Well, nothing.
There's a big reason that ball got INT.
Go get it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's
Well,
2nd and
all right.
10. Back to pass.
Nice with it.
Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. Makes that one pay off, and they finally getting down at the 3
Can't go get stuff.
And I
Yeah,
know
you're
offense with a
traveling
first
from
set of
home.
downs. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll go to the counter play. He's in open space downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Good timing on the quick out. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
You know, because you shouldn't got like that.
Still sitting at the 4-yard line. They've got it down
Kingston,
to the 3. Now it's 2nd
stop.
and goal.
Kingston, you shouldn't even.
Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 class today.
Can't you get off my stomach?
Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Illinois. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got it set up on the outside. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. They'll run the screen. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got room to work. Powers through. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Gives it on the option. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! Great job by the back on the option.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was payback.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out.
I'm not letting you blow slide with that either. Don't do it again.
Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll try the run. Turning it on. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Fresno State right back to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pop the draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run with a defense that comes off the ball like that.
It is. It's ridiculous.
Runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Bulldogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on 3rd down. I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space and see if he can make something good happen. Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. From the gun, running back on the move. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. He goes at the 18.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Under fire. He'll pull it down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's Bowling. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to... Beck's going for the goal line.
What is it?
Touchdown,
What is it?
This is a guy that put a lot of
Oh,
pressure
yeah,
on
I started to say, I said, what is it?
He felt like he was ready to have a breakout.
No, just smack on.
He had
No.
all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his man. It's Cox.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route.
You want something right now for a little bit, or you want to wait?
Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Rivers. Got the first down and still on his feet. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll give it to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's Boley. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Grab near the marker. It's Harmon. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the Wildcats are facing third and inches. Leaves it with the back. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Boley. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harmon. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Cox. There he goes. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Fresno State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Rutgers took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Scarlet Knights that fired on all cylinders. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of lost guys that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Done enough for the 1st down. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Boley. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Wilcox. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight.
There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll run it. Moving past the 25. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Foley. Got out of trouble and throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Now, this defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes they put you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Cox. They finally get to him, but what a play there to to pick up the first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They just keep firing. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
With the win today, they're now